Hey guys, it's Mewtwo Strong, and welcome to my Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Time walkthrough. Now, you might remember a few years ago, I originally did this walkthrough as my fourth walkthrough. However, that walkthrough, it was not very good. In fact, it was downright terrible. So, I'm redoing it right now. So, let's get started. Now, the majority of this game, well, actually, pretty much all of it, takes place on the bottom screen, so I had to change some stuff up. That was also one of the original problems that I had before. I just held my DS, and it turned out horribly. But anyway, let's just get started. Welcome. This is the portal that leads to the world inhabited only by Pokémon. But beyond this gateway, many new adventures and fresh experiences await your arrival. Before you depart for adventure, you must answer some questions. Be truthful when you answer them. Now, are you ready? Then let the questions begin. So let's do this. Now before, just like in the first Mystery Dungeon game, to choose what Pokemon you will get, you have to answer some questions. Now since I already kind of want a specific Pokemon, I will just be answering questions in a way that might not be truthful. So, let's just do this. This question does not really have any answer that would affect the Pokemon I want, so I guess I'll just answer this one truthfully and say it depends on the situation. Would you ever consider sticking to a plan to do 10 sit-ups a day? Actually, yes, that would be kind of easy, and that's actually also the answer we need for our Pokemon, so that's good. Have you ever accidentally revealed a personal secret that someone shared with you? I'm 95% sure that I have, but I honestly don't really remember. I'll just choose yes. This one doesn't really affect the Pokemon I'm getting. This one doesn't really affect the Pokemon I'm getting, so I'll just choose truthfully. You find something at a great bargain, what do? I'd think about whether I needed it first. I would like to know what I wanted to buy first, but whatever. Would you feel comfortable stating your opinion to a very important person? Well, it depends on the opinion, really, but most of the time, probably not. Have you ever upset a friend when you were just kidding around? Yes, and this actually also goes to the Pokemon that we're getting, so that's a win-win, I guess. You're in class when you realize that you really have to go to the restroom. What do? This one doesn't really affect the Pokemon I'm getting, so I'll just be truthful, and I will just hold it until end of class. It's usually not that bad. And this question doesn't affect the Pokemon I'm getting either. You run into a new person that you haven't talked to very much before. What do? I will probably just say nothing because I'm a wimp. And I'm a dude. And on the top screen, I'll just read what it says. And now your aura will be analyzed. Your aura is the energy that you radiate. Relax. Calm yourself. Now press your fingertip gently on the touch screen. Your aura has been identified. Lift your finger from the touchscreen. Your aura is a cool sky blue. Sure, that's... yeah, I did not fib during those questions at all, just so I could get this Pokemon. A Piplup! Yes. And now this is the point where you get to choose your partner Pokemon. And for my run-through, I will be selecting... I think I'll choose Chikorita. Yes, and you can also give them a nickname, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to give them their default name, because why not? Alright, now let's begin with our first dungeon. Now, with dungeon exploring, of course, you just crawl through dungeons and explore and whatnot, and battle enemies, and what your main goal is of course, then just collecting items, is advancing to each floor by finding the stairs. And since they're randomly generated dungeons, you could be very lucky and wind up right next to them. Now, to use an attack, explaining stuff. Now, to use an attack, you could just press the A button for a standard attack, or you could just go choose a move. And to set a move, you just have to go into the moves menu, hit set, and now you can hold down L and just hit A, and now you can use a move without having to go through that whole menu stuff. So that's really helpful. Oh, and by the way, to access the menu, of course, you just have to press X. And you've got items, team, others, ground, rest, and exit. And ground lets you check what's below your feet. Let's see what others are. Options. Touch screen, use anywhere. Top screen, controls, team stats, text log out, preferred team stats. Clear map. Clear map's good. Read speed. Let's make it fast. We walk a little slow. And for far off pals, that takes too much time to look and see what they're doing. Let's just read what they're doing. Oh, wait, what? No. There. Damage turn. I think this is good. Yes, let's save our settings in the map. Oh, no, we do not need that. Let's log hints, mission objectives, and alright, I think we're good. Now, since watching somebody go through a dungeon might seem a little tedious to you guys, I will just be speeding them up and playing that dungeon's music over them. Oh, crud. Chikorita, pick this up, please. Oh, darn it, looks like I can't get Chikorita to pick it up. And whatever, but yeah, I'll just be speeding them up, and I will start doing that when we head to the next floor. Even though this dungeon is pretty small, I do not care. Alright, let's go. Alright, so let's battle Zubat and Coughing. I'll just be using oh, that's great. I'll just be using Pound since I don't really know anything else. No! Crud. You jerk. You poisoned Chikorita. Take that. Coughing's down. Over here. Ow! Knock it off, you jerk. Thank you, Chikorita. Now we've won. that is all for this part. Thank you for watching. Bye.